you're doing so much. Like, what's like the ultimate goal, or like the dream
I've been thinking about this lately.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel like I'm living it.
Right, I was about to say, because you seem like in the midst.
I don't know if it gets better than this.
Yeah.
I mean, I want, my focus is supplying a demand to an audience that wants to skate. Whatever they need, I got them. That's my priority. But also, I want to make things I love. I want to make really awesome videos, and I want to share skating with as many people as possible.
Totally.
However cheesy is true.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I don't know. A movie? Let's make a movie? Sure.
That's pretty good.
Feature film?
Sure.
That's pretty good.
Aim high, right?
Yes.
Could you imagine, like, Spice World? Have you seen Spice World? I don't know if you guys
I have seen bits of Spice World.
Was that the Spice Girls movie back in the day?
Corey.
Okay, yeah.
Corey was my girlfriend is a huge fan of, was a huge fan of the Spice Girls in her early years. I don't know.
Spice World on roller skates.
Spice World on roller skates.
Don't take my idea. Wait, I should tell everybody this.
Wait,
trademark.
Heard it here first.
Trademark.
You gotta copyright that quick.
Trademark.
That's awesome. But yeah, so that's quite a goal.
Yeah.
Just keep it growing, keep it going.
Yeah. And give away more skates always. The more we grow, just keep giving away as many skates as possible.
Are you making the skates that you sell from the shop?
No, so...
And we should take a look, because you brought some
Yeah,
skates.
the other ones are cool.
I know you got some pair of custom skates. Some are like, these are incredible.
Yeah, so these are what I normally ride, like, at the park. I'll take these in the street sometimes, but the block is kind of heavy.
Oh, do you have like park ones than street ones?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. I'll more recently, if I'm traveling, I'll change out everything and just ride on this setup the whole time. But if I'm not and I'm like at home and I'm just taking skates, I'll have a street set.
Okay.
And a ramp set. And then I don't have to, because these wheels are super hard,
Yeah, I was looking at that before.
Yeah. That would not be fun skating around Long Beach.
Yeah, you feel every little bump and crack in the road.
So this is just like...
The detail on them is amazing too.
No, it's incredible.
Like the craftsmanship on it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, so this is the Moxie Jack boot, and a lot of the ramp skaters that are doing awesome stuff are riding these right now. But then, if I'm just cruising around town, see, here's the thing that's awesome about skating that I think is really cool about just women getting involved in stuff is now we have skates like this. Isn't this beautiful?
Oh, I didn't see that one before.
So good.
It's not
this is the one with the light up wheels?
Yeah. I mean, the wheels are really rough sounding right now. They're luminous. They're the same ones that go on inlines.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the sweet spot. No, I don't manufacture any of these. Honestly, so when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, I'm gonna make a living from skating, right? I don't ever want to sell products. Anti-consumerism, anti-capitalism, I'm just gonna live in my van. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
And then pretty quickly I was like, okay, well, here's what happened. My friend Pigeon that owns the local shop, she's not selling online currently, or she wasn't at the time, and she was like, hey, I'm about to have a baby, I can't be playing around anymore, we need to go online. But what would I call it? And anyway, she's like, let's use your name, Planet Roller Skate, let's do it. And I was like, I don't want to be a retailer, I don't want to sell products. And then 2 seconds later, I was like, that's so dumb. Okay, Pigeon. Okay. Yeah. I'm sitting on all of this traffic on the internet, and it's just going to Amazon,
Capitalize on it.
Yeah, so I still for a while was like, why do I feel so guilty about selling a product? And then I was hanging with Matt Mickey a lot from Intuition Skate Shop, and he was like, dude, you're selling roller skating, why are you talking to yourself like that? And he totally changed my mind about it. And then this whole process of I never thought it would be so rewarding to be able to help people figure out what kind of skates they needed and give it to them. I'm like, this isn't
people are coming to you for the knowledge, and you have all that knowledge, so you help people out that way.
Yeah, so it just kind of happened naturally that when we were talking about all these things, people were like, well, where can I get it? And I was like, well, I'm not going to give you a link to Amazon right now. Yeah. So, okay, let's build a website. Let's do it. So within a week, I built our entire online shop and got it going, and that was 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
And now we have a 2,000 square foot warehouse up in Signal Hill, and it's we're just trying to keep up.
It's crazy how it grows, right?
Really? It's that busy?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
It just shows how the sport's growing
problem we have
too.
is nobody can keep skates stocked.
That's a good
all
problem.
of the skates are always out of stock. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's incredible.
So it's
if you build it, they will come, kind of thing.
right. Yeah.
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 It's exciting to be part of a movement like that.
It's incredible. So much of it for me, the thing that blows my mind is how cool everybody is. I keep thinking, you know, being on the internet or social media influencer or whatever, that like there would be crazy people or like
all the haters.
Yeah. There are like no haters. If you go like read the comments on my YouTube, it is insanely positive. Every once in a while there's a creep, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, it's not, I don't have to sort through things. Like the community is awesome. And then when I meet people in person, like they're my friends, you know, like, oh my gosh, we're the same person. Like that's so cool. So it feels like I could go anywhere in the world and be totally fine and be totally safe, and that's a beautiful thing, you know.
That's great. In this day and age, to not have any haters online or any shit talkers or anything like that.
That's a rare
Not
thing.
yet. Fingers crossed.
Don't give anyone any ideas, but still.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the skate dream's working out for you. It seems like quitting the job back when you first came to Long Beach and throwing caution to the wind, and it seems like it's panning out.
It was a big risk, and it definitely took some suffering to get there.
Oh, totally.
Like I mentioned, but it's working out. And what's even cooler to me now is before I was like, I don't want to do retail, and honestly, I don't want to be a business owner. I just want to skate, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I had, as this all happened, and then suddenly like it's too big for my garage anymore, and I need help. I can't keep up. And we hire our first employee, and I was like, I don't want employees. I don't want to do this. And then I realized, like, dude, I just gave my friend a job, and guess what? We get to like have a great time. And I was like, oh my gosh, you could like build a business.
This is actually all right.
Yeah,
and
like,
help people.
Yeah. So that's been really, really cool. So I'm partnered with Pigeon. She has the 2 brick and mortar shops, and then I run the whole online operation. And
What's the online operation? Like if someone who was watching wanted to get skates, where would they go?
Right, planetRollerskate.shop for everything you need from helmet to toe stop.
Oh wow! And then they'll deal with you.
You turned like a straight businesswoman now. You got the slogan and everything. You're like salesy.
YouTuber, come on. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit up planetRollerskate.shop for everything you need from helmet to toe stop. And until next time, later skaters.
We got to take a page out.
We got a professional right here.
It took me so long to embrace the YouTube cheese. I was like, I'm not going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be a skater that just happens to YouTube.
Everybody needs it.
But now I'm like, whatever. I'm a YouTuber. Let's do
awesome.
this. Like, it's.
I mean, no, that's not a thing to be ashamed of. You created the community, like you say, and you know you got a good interaction with your audience, and it seems to be helping the scene grow.
Yeah. So I mean, I make the videos. I give people info. We have the links to our shop below, and on our shop we have like a ton of resources that like really help people like know what they're gonna get, and that's what sets us apart, you know, is like giving that info.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep growing, I guess. Hopefully.
That's awesome.
That's great. It's exciting. It's growing. I mean, you're definitely doing your thing. One question I really had, and this might sound stupid, but there's a reason behind my question, is like, do you call it roller skate, quads? Like, what do you call it? What do you tell people you do?
Depends on who you ask. I say roller skating. I like roller skates, but I'm not. Quad skates is fine. At blading camp, they were joking about calling everybody quaddies, like bladies. That is not okay.
No.
I should not have given everybody that idea
That
just
is
now.
not okay.
I will never be a quaddie, but I would rather be a bladie with roller skates on. You know, that's cool. I'll be a bladie. You can call me a bladie, even when I'm in my quads. You know,
Right.
So.
But roller skating.
Roller skating.
Just regular roller skating.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know, like I still, if somebody like,
There's no
you guys get it, right? You skate down the street, and somebody's like, "Cool roller skates," and you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Well, that's part of the reason why I asked that, because there's still some confusion in our sport about it.
Yeah.
Whether it's like blading, rollerblading, what's called aggressive skating for a little bit, whatever you want to call it, inline. But I don't know if you guys wanted your own identity for it. You were looking for that,
You know,
or you just don't really care. It's just roller skating.
Depends who you ask. A lot of people have very strong opinions about it, and there's definitely like groups of people that use different terminologies. I hashtag them all. You know,
Just give them all up.
Yeah,
to
keep
me,
it going.
it's about like what are people looking for, and so I'm trying to think of like what's the future skater searching. So whatever they want to call it, you know, I'm down. But I'm much more. Most people in the scene would probably have a strong opinion about this, but I'm like, yeah, call it. I'm not offended if somebody calls them rollerblades. I'm just glad you're excited, you know, and
totally.
like, yeah.
They have somewhat of an idea. I was curious about that just because.
I can't speak for all of quad skating. I guess, I just said quad skating.
Yeah.
Roller skating.
Figuring it out still.
Yeah.
Okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah.
People are like, we're not aggressive roller skaters, but then like the more we do it, we're like, but it is kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
The aggressive word, yeah.
to be honest, one of the first things I saw is like Thrasher put out an edit, like it must have been like 8 or 10 years ago at this point, of just like girls on quad skates or roller skates skating street, like, and it was really, really good. And I think that was my first time seeing it. And since then,
I
I've
don't
been seeing it
remember.
a lot more of that style. And to your point, like, I don't know if that style is like different than quad or if that's roller skating or
Yeah.
aggressive.
Well, that's what's
Yeah,
cool
that's what I'm
about-
saying. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
That's what's cool about like really the ramp skating scene, which is probably what you guys see most of, is
Yeah.
really, really tiny compared to the bigger roller skating
Oh,
community
totally,
that's
yeah.
happening right now. And so many people are interested. That's what's really cool is on my channel.
It's like the same with blading too,
Everything.
actually.
Yeah.
Like our aggressive is such a tiny part of the larger
Right,
thing.
you know,
yeah.
and there's slalom and dance
Oh, yeah.
skating and hill bombing,
Racing and all that, and derby.
Yeah,
you know?
derby, yeah, for sure. I mean, my absolute favorite 100% of the time is just going to be like exploring on my skates in a city and
Just skating.
just skating.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.